Okay, so we're now on the other side of Christmas and we had a wonderful time, guys. We had lots and lots of roast lamb actually this year, and I'd like to say a big thank you to all of those who wrote us a special message. We really appreciate all of your messages. So just before that all happens, we know it's going to rain next week quite a lot, so I want to finish this guttering over here on this part of the roof because I'm going to show you very shortly. We have a few problems with whenever it rains, and of course we have Simon over here in the corner next to the orange tree, finishing off the rock work before we can start doing the gable walls. So for me, I'm feeling very optimistic about 2025. I hope you guys are too. We're going to have a great year together. Stick around and it's going to be great. So if you can see over there, the water has been falling from the gutters and has been eroding all of the cement or grout in between my stones. So that's one of the issues over there. So if you can remember, a long time ago we built this roof because we were complaining so much about the sound of the rain whenever it landed on our tin roof, and now we're just a lot more fussy. So now when it rains, the water pours off the side of our roof and makes a huge amount of noise. So if we have a storm in the middle of the night, yeah, we don't get woken up with the rain falling on our container anymore, but we just feel like we're living right next to a waterfall. Okay, so this is how it fits. You've got your tile coming over here and it fits in there, and hypothetically if that's your pitch then you don't need to do any adjustments, but because our pitch is not a steep pitch, it's quite a shallow pitch, this bend over here needs to be bent out. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put this on, see where we're at, and try and set a new angle using my angle finder. Yeah, that doesn't work, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Alright, so this goes like that, and then we've got a special screw which goes in like that. It's freezing in the shade right now. So some people are probably like, why aren't you collecting the water for your vegetable patch? And you know what, we are going to do that. But I read, before you start to try and find a water solution for your plants, you need to find out where all the excess water is going to go first. So you always build your backup solution before you do your water collection solution first, because one day it's going to rain like crazy and then you're going to have too much water, you're not going to know what to do with it. So here we have them. Now we're going to install them. So yeah, this is all a bit like Lego. So this is the end of one of the drain pipes, and we're going to try and keep them as whole as possible. So we're going to do a run from that end all the way to where it gets complex, where we have the downpipe. I'm going to need your help in a bit, mate.
What do you don't want me to help you?
No, because you need to be up on a ladder and moving stuff. And as you can see, it's a bit dangerous.
I fell from the bike 3 days ago and I got a dodgy knee. I flew out of the bike.
She was showing me how fast you can go down.
I was going too fast.
way too fast.
And then I was probably going at 30 to 35 downhill, and then I saw a bunch of stones and I braked, and then I flew forward out of the bike. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't hit my head though.
Well, you did, but you were wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Wear a helmet, kids. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, there's our end pipe. That's gonna go up there.
Sorry, I got distracted with Kitty. What?
So that's this in there as
Forgot
well.
to film that bit.
we should have put this on first, actually.
Hang on, let's just pop this in here to support it. Okay, hang on, I'll just straighten it a bit.
Last one is this one. That way. Yeah, the metal needs.
So the guys are just putting the guttering in, which is amazing because we're gonna have a lot of rain coming in
Oh, I see.
in about 4 days.
I see, you want to
and it's gonna rain for 4 days, and it's gonna really chuck it down. Now we're gonna get into that territory of a lot of rain here, and it really has eroded all of the ground there with the stone. I don't know if Omar has already said it, but I'm saying it just in case. So that's why the guttering is gonna be amazing. And then after that, we should really think about ways to actually save the water, because there is going to be a lot of water that it's going to be able to be saved. So that will be really cool. We could use it in the garden. You can store it for emergencies. You can store it for when fires happen here. So we should, you know, find ways. But for the moment, it's just to help the floor. And also, it's really loud when you're sleeping, when it rains at night. So, yeah, it's looking good. Some water to test if it's working.
Yeah. You want it to come out the other side.
Ready?
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Yeah, I mean,
it's that low point just there where the join is that's causing a problem.
Oh,
We
really?
need to,
Just there.
Well, bend it outwards maybe.
or bring the other ones down a bit.
Yeah,
we can
you
bring
could,
the other
you
ones.
could bring that end one down a bit, that would work.
Yeah, we can bring these down. They're quite easy to bring down. We just need a little spanner. Five. And I need to plug this in.
That would help.
Aye, indeed. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
There we go. This one. So this one's going to have an end on it. And then I need to work out.
Whens? Oh look, it's working.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so now can I give you a pen and can you just mark out where this other bit needs to go?
Right, yeah, no, that has to go to there. Yeah, that's on the tab now. Is that looking alright?
Yeah, that's looking great.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that
Okay.
looks pretty
Okay, well,
in line.
that is it.
Great.
Pen.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll give you a shout when if you need a hand.
Okay.
I shall
Thanks, Simon.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate-
in my corner under the tree.
Look at that beautiful wall. The last bit is this here, and that's why it's because of this bit here that needs to be. And then we're gonna have a gate here.
You'll probably be better than I am.
I don't want to take it off you if you don't want to do it.
No.
And then we have these 2 vine trees going on. So in the future we're gonna have something to hold the vines like that. And then here we're gonna put lots of flowers, and so this is another stone that's gonna be used for this area over here. And yeah, this is what Simon's working on at the moment. It's looking great, and it's just like just before the big gable wall comes in. It's gonna go up like that. So I just got the hole for the down pipe, and they're just placing it now.
You literally want
You don't want you hurting yourself.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you're alright, aren't you?
Okay. There we go. Come on then. Come down a little.
If I go up the ladder, I'm going to get wet.
Yes.
You didn't tell me, did you?
No, I did. You came out,
That would
so
have been a great video. Okay,
when
well,
you were
stop
standing
somewhere.
there, I was just like, don't know.
Like, yeah, I mean it goes slow anyway, unless there's a lot of water constantly dripping in, it just goes so slowly.
Yeah.
But
Ah, there we go.
Yay!
Out there.
well, that's hopefully it stops running. We'll see where it's sitting.
Drippy drip. So Omar cut the pipe, so we have a long pipe now. I didn't film it because Yaisa, my sister, just came about, and she made interrupted everything. Joking. So pipe,
Down pipe.
downpipe, 2 connectors, and then now you can put it on. Well, why don't you do that one first and then bother? Yeah.
Right.
Huh?
I would work from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so this bit is gonna come in over here. I love this stuff.
You do?
Ensalada. No, el cubrir mejor es con
I
arroz.
like the smell.
Pero está un poquito así.
Yeah, that's what we have been talking about.
Ah, okay.
She's just saying that it's bent. But what? Oh, it's
But afterwards we bend it proper. Don't worry.
I like
At the
that
moment it's
color.
like
Say
this.
again, say again. Say again.
We bend it
Eso,
properly.
eso se llama lambada.
oh my god.
Mira que no tiene frío.
They're waiting for me. We're going for lunch.
Oh, you guys are going for lunch?
Yeah.
And me and Simon are doing? It's not gonna
We're going
eat.
to eat air.
Why don't we go together then?
I need some tissue. I've got too much glue on here. Oh my gosh, this is so messy.
Yeah, I did see how much glue you put on that, and I don't really like telling you what to do.
Well, you know, it's never going to come out.
Yeah, it's definitely stuck.
Okay, so we got that one there. And then that one is going to go like that.
Yeah, that's like good amount. Yeah, just hold it there for a bit, like for 1 minute. Cat! Cat! Luna! She's like, who is Cat?
Okay. So, that's kind of how we want it.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, right,
Then we have a
is
problem
that
here.
this bit is too far.
This is when you like really need to measure stuff before. But anyway, it's too far. There's a lot of gunk in there that doesn't belong there. Hence why it's not zoom in. But it should be a lot closer to the pipe like that one is.
It's just
Put it down and
Because
just leave
this
it
bit-
down.
it's in there, lovely.
Yeah. And then just incline it.
Trim it.
Yeah. Wow, the
Okay,
color
let's,
actually really now sticks out once you put it next to the wooden post.
It will all blend. We'll get dirty and we'll
What?
look the same. I just cut this off. And
This
then
is temporary, isn't it?
yeah. Well, when we can do the whole house, there's more guttering to be done. But we just really need to do this because we've been asking people to come and do guttering, and then they never came. So
Yeah.
this is us taking the matters into our own hands.
I think what you can do is get an elbow for down there,
We just
Omar.
need two 45s. That's why at the
Yeah.
moment I wasn't going to glue anything.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
next time I go to the Leroy Merlin, I'll get
Yeah,
two 45s.
yeah, I prefer that idea.
And then just
But
like that.
just like that.
And that's fine for now.
Yeah.
We get two 45s.
Yeah.
Done.
You know, I have noticed a pattern here with us.
Oh, that's
Who's that?
a delivery.
For like materials?
No.
Oh. So basically, I was just saying to Omar that we have a pattern here, and the pattern is that we start a job, and then the last 5%, it's just we don't do it. So here is another classic example. It's just like, oh, we need another thing, but it's like the reality of doing stuff. You will end up needing to get more stuff later, and it's like the cupboards. We haven't finished them yet because it was Christmas and today is the 30th of December and we're just taking it as easy as possible. And it's just nice, you know. We'll get it done. Don't worry, we'll show you probably the end result to not show you more cabinet building. But yeah, we're gonna have to go to the shop again to get those elbows and it will be finished and we'll show you, don't worry. But anyway, it's
Well, they're
good
not
so
elbows,
far.
They're 45s.
Oh,
Yeah, it
so.
will look a lot better once we get two more 45s.
But that's a huge progress so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it rains, bring it on.
Yeah. And now we have it.
Okay, so we just came back from lunch and it was very nice. We went to our favourite place called Algrela, and Andrea went to go and have her haircut, and I nipped off on the motorbike and bought the last 2 parts that we need to finish the drain over here. So I just need to do a bit of trimmage, but I think first I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm not going to glue this one because this is a nice long bit of pipe that I might want to use later. I kind of look forward to the next time it rains.
So it's been like a week since we filmed the last vid. So the last that we filmed was the gutters, which has been an amazing improvement for us because when it rains at night, it doesn't wake us up anymore, which is a great thing. And they're made of plastic. They're not the most pretty gutters, you know, they make really beautiful ones made of aluminum here. But they're going to be temporary but long term because they are quite expensive, so we want to get the most out of them. At the moment, what's important is that they really work and they, you know, they're really good additions. I'm really happy, and also they're protecting the floor, which is super important. I thought it would be really good to just kind of update you on the latest stuff that's been happening because Simon has been working for the past week sorting out some of the things here. You know, the stone walls are pretty much finished, so we have to get on the next bit, which is the roof. But there's so much work to do before the roof can go on. For example, just sorting out the pitch. I don't know if you can see the line. There's one here and there is just one on this side of it here. But it's been very challenging to do that, and the reason is because several reasons. But the main reason is because the room, as you can see it's not square, and the reason why it's not square is because we're not able to change the layout. We have to keep the footprint of what was here before and just build from that, which is exactly what happened with my mom's room. A lot of you guys ask, why didn't you make it square? And the reason was because of that we can't change the footprint, and it would have made her room smaller as well. So that's it, that's one of the things. So we're trying to make this side from here, you see that line there? I think if I turn around it's easier. Yeah, from here to that side it's going to be continuously one pitch, and then on this side is when it gets a little bit complicated, and I show you the second reason. So we have a little veranda area, which is the entrance, which I'm going through, and then you're gonna have like this floor over here. So obviously we need to cover this. So over here, it's another problem. So the solution to that has been to make a separate roof, just a bit lower. So this wall needs to go up more, and then there is a roof that's gonna come down, which I don't think you can see because of the sun, but it's gonna come like over here, over there, like that. And the other one is the veranda on the other side, which is gonna be a very similar solution, just a separate altogether roof to connect to here. So here, this needs to go higher as well, so then you can have a separate roof. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you the SketchUp, because then you can see very well the problems and the solution which Omar and Sam have come up with, and then you can see for yourself and imagine it much better. We have been planting quite a few things in the la casita, like my mom likes to call it, which is a little house. We've been doing a lot of the cold weather plants, and also some garlic and some lettuce and some fava beans, which are already down, and I can see them, they're coming up now, which is amazing. And we have calendula coming up as well, beautiful flowers. A lot of people don't really like watching the garden. I can see in the video people going, no, skip. But I really enjoy doing the garden. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly mention it. I think after that, once that's organized, there's gonna be a couple of blocks that's gonna be put on, which you can see over here. That's being added last week as well. And then after all of these calculations have been done, and all the block work can be added, we can then start with the gable wall, which is here, and then make it into that nice pyramid shape, and then the roof, which is gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be such a beautiful roof and room. But I really can't wait and start to do the inside. But, you know, everything in its right moment. You got your tongue out. Oh, you got your tongue out. You're so silly. Huh? Alright, so I thought it would be really nice to just have a sit with you guys for a bit. So grab a cup of coffee or a tea, like I did, and just sit down with me for a little bit. I wish Omar could be with me here, but he's back in the UK. He's doing a tour, and he's doing a tour of London, and then he's going to see his parents as well, and then I'm going to join him. We're going to go to Scotland together, and then we're going to see his parents again. So if you guys want to see anything of Scotland, I would love to film it for you, because it's such a beautiful country, and we're gonna see the Highlands as well, which is amazing. For now, we've just been chatting a lot about 2025 and reflecting on 2024 as well. And I got some really interesting stats for you guys, which Nat, Kara and Nate did on their video, and I thought that was really cool to do. So we had 2.5 million views last year, which is amazing that we got that reach, and I'm really happy that you guys enjoy the videos. Also, we had 17,750 new subscribers, which is also amazing. 36 videos released, which is way less than once a week, but I think it's a really good balance for us, because that allows us to, you know, have a little break sometimes, and also when the weather is not doing great and we can't really film, and sometimes you just want to have a day off, and that's a really good balance for us. It really works quite well. Also, we had the least watched video was the bike video and I completely understand why. I mean, I didn't really want to make it look like a push for an ad or anything like that, and also we wanted to integrate a bit how we live here and how we use them. We do use the bikes very often actually, but it didn't really work out, and that's fine, and I understand. Probably won't happen for a long time. But the most viewed video was my mom's start to finish time-lapse video, which is amazing because I had a lot of fun editing, and we had a lot of fun doing the works for it, and seeing a ruin being taken down and then rebuilt back again and decorated, and now being lived in and enjoyed by my mom. So I'm really glad that it did really well. So yeah, those are really interesting stats for last year. So I really also wanted to talk for our plans for 2025 when it came to the renovation. First of all, probably the build that's happening right now, we really hope that it's finished, lived in by the end of the year. That will be amazing. It will be amazing to have Christmas in that dining room. And then obviously the bedroom next to it would also be our bedroom. But I'm feeling a bit gutted. I don't know, I have weird feelings about leaving the container as well, but then we will have a space for guests and maybe to have an office, maybe to have a music room, so that's also really, really cool. We have a main road that's being paved, and unfortunately it's quite loud with lots of traffic, way more than before. We used to have like 3 cars a day, now we have more like 3 cars every 20 minutes, so it's a big jump from the quietness of before. We still love our land and our house and our property, so but that's gonna provide a lot more quietness for us when we go to sleep. The other plans that we're looking for is probably having a chicken coop, which we're really planning to build as well with blocks because it's safer for the chickens. I would love to have some sheep as well, a little bit of everything, but definitely hopefully the house that we're building now finish, and a chicken coop and more veggies. That would be great. I also really wanted to talk to you guys about our channel and the plans that we have. I think we're gonna probably keep the amount of content that we make. I think we're gonna make it a little bit shorter. The back end, like where you see what is happening with your videos, tells me that you guys want to watch shorter videos. So I think what we're gonna do is short videos, and maybe that will make leeway for more videos, like in terms of week by week, which will make a good balance for everyone. We probably are gonna have less sponsors this year, and that is leading to another more personal conversation. I found that last year, the last 4 months especially, was really difficult to create content because a lot of brands need to see your content before you publish it. It's fine for most of them. They just want to see the bit that the segment that they have, and they're really flexible and they're really happy to work with you, and it works really well when it's like that. But for brands that need to see a whole video and needs lots of time in advance, it's really difficult because we kind of are on real time here. So it made me actually quite stressed out and really lose the love of making videos and the enjoyment of it. So I think cutting back on that, it's gonna make me happier, enjoy it more. And I'm really sorry if it's gone across that way. But at the same time, you have to remember that we have a renovation to fund, and we have Simon to pay as well, and make it worthwhile for everyone. It needs to be appealing for everyone. So that's when the sponsorships make a huge help for everyone and our channel, and it trickles to everyone, which is amazing that it can do that, and I love that. You're probably gonna see sponsors, but brands, and I have been talking to some of them. I think some of them, because they needed to see the content, the whole content, way days in advance. I don't think I want to do that again. I don't need that in my life, basically. And that's obviously not criticizing any channel that does it. I think it's amazing that other channels can like do weekly videos and have sponsorships and all, because this is their job and this is a business. At the end of the day, it's actually a lot of work to make videos. But I don't think I want to do that right now. When it comes to like making, because you obviously have to sustain many things here, project, Simon, our life here, and so on. We are doing Indigo travel, which is great, and we really want to expand on that. And once we have more on that, we will tell you, because I think maybe some of you would love to travel with us. That's what we do. We've been doing this for 15 years and we're very good at it, and we have really good reviews online. And we make really cool tours, and we love it because we provide something positive for people, and it's a really good product, and we just providing experiences. And it's lovely to see someone see the Eiffel Tower for the first time, or see the Big Ben for the first time. We have had 3 couples getting engaged in our tours as well, and we have had to organize where is the best place to do it, and every time I cried. It's so cool to witness that. Also, we want to do things here like merchandise. We actually tried to do merchandise before, but it didn't work out because we didn't really like the products, and we don't want to put something out there with our logo that it's not a very good product. It washes off after like 3 washes. It's really faded. It's made very far away from here, not even anywhere in the European Union where we are based. So we want to do something a bit more sustainable and ethical, and that will be more us. And I have another little project that you're probably going to see later on in the videos, and the whole process of it, because we've never done that before. But I'll let you know later on as well. Well, so that's basically our update for the channel and our renovation. I hope you enjoyed hearing all about it, and I'm sorry if it was too much talking. It's really important that we connect more as well. I found that our videos were a bit too silent sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you very, very soon.